There was this king sitting in his garden all alone, when his brother in his ear poured a little bit of hen's bane, stole his brother's crown and his money and his widow. But the dead king walked and got his son and said, "Hey, listen, kiddo, I've been murdered and it's your duty to take revenge on Claudius. Kill him quick and clean and tell the nation what a fraud he is." The lad said, "Right, I'll do it, but I'll have to play it crafty so that no one will suspect me. I'll get on that I'm a dafty." So with all except Horatio, and he counts him as a friend, Hamlet, that's the boy he kids on, he's round the bend. And because he isn't ready for obligatory killing, he tries to make the king think that he's tuppence off the shilling. To go rise out of Polonius, treats poor Ophelia vile, tells Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Denmark's a bleeding jail. Then a troupe of travelling actors like the 784 arrived to do a special one-night gig in Elsinore. Hamlet, Hamlet, no, acting balmy. Hamlet, Hamlet loves his mommy. Hamlet, Hamlet, hesitating, wonders if the ghost's a cheat, and that is why he's waiting. So Hamlet writes a scene for the players to enact, so Horatio and he can watch to see if Claudius cracks. Well, the play was called The Mousetrap, not the one that's playing now. And sure enough, the king walks out before the final bow. So now Hamlet's got the proof that Claudius give his dad the dose. The only problem being now that Claudius knows he knows, and while Hamlet tells his mummy her new husband's not a fit one, Uncle Claude puts out a contract with the English king as hitman. And when Hamlet killed Polonius, the concealed corpus delicti was the king's excuse to send him for an English hempen necktie. And with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to make sure that he got there, our Hamlet jumped the boat and put the finger straight on that pair. And when Laertes heard his dad had been stabbed through the arras, he came running back to Elsinore, toot sweet hot foot from Paris. And Ophelia, with her dad killed by the one she wished to marry, after saying it with flowers, she committed harry-carry.
It turns bad now.
You
Is
finished?
that the end?
No.
Hamlet.
No messing. Hamlet, Hamlet learned his lesson. Hamlet, Hamlet, Yorick's crust convinced him that men, good or bad, at last must come to dust. Then Laertes lost his cool and was demanding retribution. The king said, "Keep your head and I'll provide you a solution." He arranged a sword fight for the interested parties, with a blunted sword for Hamlet and a sharpened sword for Laertes. And to make things double sure, the old belt and braces line, he fixed a poisoned sword tip and a poisoned jug of wine. Well, the poisoned sword got Hamlet, but Laertes went and muffed it, 'cause he got stabbed himself and he confessed before he snuffed it. And then Hamlet's mummy drank the wine, and as her face turned blue, Hamlet said, "I think the king's a baddie through and through. Incestuous, murderous, damned Dane," he said, to be precise, and made up for hesitating once by killing Claudius twice. For he stabbed him with the sword and forced the cut between his lips. He said the rest is silence, and then cashed in all his chips. They fired a volley over him that took the topmost rafter, and then fought in brass knee-deep in Danes, lived happy ever after. Hamlet, Hamlet's all that gory. Hamlet, Hamlet, end of story. Hamlet, Hamlet, I'm on my way. And if you thought that was boring, you should read the bloody play.